All right, we're back with executive coach, illuminator, and champion of champions, Fran Zone, and we're talking about how we can make positive change in our life right now. And you said we start with stellar beginnings. What do you mean by that?
Stellar beginnings. First impressions take 6 times to change. You got to be deliberate 6 times, which means if you have a fantastic first impression, you have 6 times to ruin it. Right?
Yeah.
Why not focus on a great first impression? And the reason for that is we make assumptions about people on a first impression. So I don't want my assumptions or my intuition to be wrong.
Right.
So if I meet you and see this very well-dressed, attractive human being named Spencer, for the next 6 times, I assume that you're a very well-dressed, smart human being, and if something else happens, if I see you in running shorts or something is ripped, I consider that a mistake. That's not really Spencer.
Gotcha.
So you've got to focus on the beginning, and most visual memories are right here. 80% of everything is what I see of you.
Gotcha.
For example, I want to make a stellar beginning today. So I want you to look me in the eye, and even though that you're a very polished person with a great palate, you're still a man, which means that men tend to look everywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
They do.
We do. We do.
They do that.
They check
so what you
everything
want to
out.
do is make sure that you're looked in the eye. Do you see my collar, how it's up? There's nowhere to look but here, and there's a pin here.
Gotcha.
Yeah?
You're
So
directing my
that
attention where you
draw
want
the eye up,
Right.
something with the eye. By the way, I saw the jewelry earlier. Jewelry is a good habit. Jewelry is a great habit. Use it deliberately. For example, if I want to make a point, see my finger? Follow my point, follow my ring.
Yes. Yeah,
Follow
Wow.
my point,
Yep.
follow my ring.
Yep.
Little visual cues. What I see of you, I'll remember 10 times longer than
Very
anything
interesting.
you say. So make the visual work. And also, don't focus on closing in the beginning. You're shutting down the bloom. Focus on being a great visual memory. And also, be more interested than interesting.
Yeah.
If I'm interested in you, you're going to find me interesting.
Huh.
Listen
Good
more.
point. Good
That is
point.
a good
More.
point. Okay, you did say don't be an asp.
Don't
We gotta-
be an ass.
What does
You know,
that mean?
Look what that did to Cleopatra. And here she was young and beautiful. It didn't help her. But what I mean is aspiration language. When you tell me a dream in aspiration language, like trying, hoping, wishing,
Okay, that's
Okay.
aspirational.
that's aspiration. It doesn't
Right.
mean you're committed to anything.
So remove all tentative language. you're
Tentative
saying.
language. Well, for example, can you imagine, you children, can you
Yeah,
imagine
yeah.
dropping off a 6-year-old and having them say, you picking me up after school? I'll try.
Can't
What are they
imagine
going to
that. Yeah.
focus on
Yeah.
all day? Don't we do that with colleagues?
Yeah.
How about all your girlfriends who are trying to lose 10 pounds? What are they telling you? They're not committed.
I'm trying to lose 10
I'm
pounds.
trying to. I'm committed to. If you say I'm committed to, you can still have dessert at lunch. You're just not committed today.
So we need to replace the aspiring
see?
language with committed language.
Committed language, focused language, or can-do language. I can do it after my children graduate from high school. I can do it after the winter. But if you tell me you're trying to do something, you're letting me decide whether you ever will, and I'm already going to decide probably not.
Right.
Okay.
You make an asp of yourself. It chokes you.
Gotcha.
Huh, I like that. You also say get in the now.
Get in the now. Who you are now is more interesting to me than who you were 10 years ago. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah, that is
The
true.
reason, I mean, the opportunities I have with you today are what we're doing together and what we're going to do tomorrow. Who are you now? What can we do together tomorrow? And start with how you look. For example, can I just say one thing about
Sure.
your tie?
Go
It's a
ahead.
lovely tie, but you see where the pattern is here?
Yeah.
I'm going down there.
Right, gotcha.
Ugh.
Okay.
Just thought I'd say that.
I,
I just thought I'd say
I'm
that.
gonna
Takes
prevent
the
that.
eye
Which we don't
down.
want to
I'm
think
gonna
about
prevent
right
that.
We're
now.
see how Janelle's, see Janelle's print brings the eye up.
up.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Look you in
Focus
the eye.
higher.
Focus high. Focus everything high.
Gotcha.